Hello again, everybody. I am back to my copper hoarding and wheat penny finding. I got 2 boxes I'm going to go through today. I'd love to get 6 pounds of copper, but I probably won't. So as long as I get at least 5 pounds, I'll be happy. I do have 2 wheat pennies and a Canadian penny ender. And this one's a 1945, so it's kind of cool. I'll tear right into this and see if we do any good today. This is the 1945. It's interesting looking. I'll tear right into it and see, take a closer look at it. Oh no. Kind of rough. I don't see a mint mark. He's in pretty rough shape. There might be a mint mark there. Boy, it's hard to tell if it's an S or a D. I'll look at it through the microscope here in a little bit. Okay, after losing touch with reality on that first roll. Oh my goodness, that was a mess. Here's the next row, the second one that had the wheat penny. 1956D. Second wheat penny, that's great. Oh look, there's another one. Cool beans. Let's say 44. 54D. Well, there's 3. For Here is the third row, and this is the Canadian, and it's the 12-sided. So it's 98% copper, but it is just a 2.5 gram coin, whereas the little bit old, the 1981 and back, they get a little heavier. 1993. So we got our first Canadian too. That's nice. My first 82. Oh, that's my second 2009. It's a rough looking coin. Wow. This is as light as can be. I'm sure it's a new one. We got a little bit of copper there. This is the next roll, and this is a new coin, but look at the color of that. That's pretty interesting toning there for a penny. I think I'll stick that one aside. So it's just checking prices today, and silver's up about $1 from what it was last week. It's a 23, middle of 23. And copper is about the same. It's just under 2.5 cents value per copper penny. That's interesting. This is to Luke in Montreal. This is the roll I was going to send you, but the rates are just so ridiculously high. I had to take this one out of the package and just send the other things that I sent you. So this is what you would have gotten. I'm going to turn it off here and hand hold it from here. Alright, this is that roll that I had intended to ship out, but unfortunately there's a copper. There's copper, copper, 68D, there's 70, there's another copper. It's pretty good copper. $75. $82. $77. $79. This one's got like moss growing on it. $81. Well, there was no wheat pennies in it, but there was some copper. And the very next roll, I find my fourth wheat penny. It's a 1944. Very cool. I find a lot of them with these fingerprints on them. I don't know what to make of that. It's kind of cool. It's not like that comes off. I don't know if I should save that or not. I guess I'll set it aside. I'll look up fingerprint coins. It's just a couple of rolls later, and there's wheat penny number 5. Man, I got a lot of rolls to go through yet, too. Maybe I'll get more than 20 today. There's a 17p. 82. You notice how some of them look like they've been stamped in deeper than others? That is deep. You can really feel it. A lot of 82s there. There's a wheat penny. Cool beans. Nice. 57D. That is 6 already. I have a long way to go. A few rolls later, and I found my 7th wheat penny. Since I couldn't see it hardly at all, and it was already exposed to me, it wasn't like I had to turn it around. I looked at it through the magnifying glass. I believe it says 1940D, but that's number 7. Well, I just found my 2nd Canadian copper penny. Again, this is one of the 12-sided, 1987 looks like. Fun to find those. Another one. Goodness. We're not halfway through with the box yet, and here's wheat penny number 8. Oh, what does that say? 1919. Oh, that's over 100 years old. It's a Philadelphia. Oh, that's not bad. I've certainly found 1919s in worse shape than that. Wow, that's cool. Over 100-year-old coin. And there's copper. So I was looking in the woods behind my house, and I saw these strange eggs on the ground in a circle. And I made a short with them, and somebody said, "It looks like a bracelet." I said, "Yeah, it does." So I went back the next day to see if anything had disturbed the eggs. And I reached down and poked on it, and I pulled it up, and it was a bracelet. Let's weigh that other one. I couldn't tell what it was. I think it was zinc. Yep. Well, there's no guess in the year of this one, but there's wheat penny number 9, and I don't think I'm halfway through the box yet. This could be a pretty good box for wheat pennies. I think the copper is kind of average, I guess. I'll definitely get over 2 pounds, but maybe not 3. There it is. I didn't even notice it when I unrolled the roll, but I was going through the pennies, and there it is. There's my dime. I like to get a dime in every box, make my profit. I I do enjoy finding the dimes in my rolls of pennies. Well, this is now the third non-copper Canadian penny that I found. 1999. The copper just went up to 1996. And if you knew, the Canadian copper pennies are all 98% copper, whereas ours are 95. But the newer ones, way less. $17p, put that aside. There's another one. And with 14 rolls to go, I get wheat penny number 10, 1941. That's in pretty good shape for as old as it is. I'll weigh this one. I'll weigh them every now and then if they got a copper look to them. Do you see that? Oh, goodness. Around 8 from my thumb. There it is. I think we got us another dime. Just in case the next box don't have one. That'll make up for it. I do like getting my dimes. There we go. Oh, still about 10 rows to go. I have my third Canadian copper. I have found another or two non-copper Canadian. 1970, is that 3 or 8? 3. Cool. Fun finding those guys. Well, I've moved past 10 on to number 11. several rows to go, and I have found my 11th wheat in this box, 1940, and a little bit older than in the last few boxes. I'm getting them in the 40s. That's pretty cool, and it's a nice looking coin. Number 11. I think I've got pretty good copper in this box. Better than I expected. Don't know if it's 3 pounds. We'll find out. I've got an awful lot of 82s. Two-way. That's a pretty nice looking 77 there. Two rows later, and we come to number 12. And I love it when the reverse shows up so that we can look at the date together. 1950D. Also in the last row, I found another Canadian, but not of the copper type, the newer Canadian. So I weighed my 82s, and the copper ones I put in today's copper, and I weighed it, and it is 3 pounds 4 ounces. It was feeling like it was going pretty well there toward the second half, just a lot of copper per row. 3 pounds 4 ounces, which is better than I've been doing here in Kentucky lately. I also got 12 wheat pennies, 3 of the copper Canadian, and a stack of the newer. 2 dimes, yay! Several of just really nice copper ones that I'll store separately. A few 2009s, 2017 P, and then that one newer penny, but with a pretty cool tone to it. I'll just kind of stick it aside and look into it someday. I'm going to tear into the second box over there now. Oh, let's do this. And see if I can do as good. Let's add today's copper. As you know, when my half-dollar box gets 25 pounds, I seal it up and add it to my stacks. When this one's full, that will be 150 pounds of copper. And we're getting about halfway there, maybe. After I finish a box of pennies, I take all the zinc ones. And I've got several of these U.S. Mint bags that I've just accumulated over the years. And I pour them all in there, and they head back to one of the bank branches that I have that has a coin machine. And one of them that I've gone to and taken pennies and nickels back to in the last month and a half, I've asked if they had $half, and I've gotten silver from them twice in the last, I'd say, month and a half. That makes it especially nice. The second roll I opened, and I found a 1971 Canadian copper penny. That's a pretty good start. I think I got 9 copper pennies in the first roll, so not bad. And my first 82. I have found a few coppers that have this kind of weird look to it. It's clean looking. I'm wondering if they like had a acid wash or something. They just don't look right. Still copper, but the color is just almost, if I can hold on to them, it's almost bleached out. Oh well, it'll just go in my copper pile. copper. I am 8 or 10 rolls in, maybe 8, I don't know. And I finally get to my first wheat penny. A 1952D, there's number 1. I'm going to put my mailing box number down below, just to let you know that one of my subscribers in West Virginia wanted to send me something. And one of the guys up in Montreal were kind of making a swap on a few things just for fun. And so I'll put that below. If there's something you'd like to send me to display, I'll put it on the video. You tell me what you want me to do with it in the package, and I will put it on one of my videos gladly. It'll be a lot of fun. I enjoy doing that. Yay! Wheat penny number 2, 1941, Philadelphia. Very cool. So, I read that Washington is seeing that the national currency is about to be lost to BRIC. Of course, you know what BRIC is. Brazil, Russia, India, China, BRICS. Goodness. I know the S is Southern Africa. I can't think. There's another one in there. Anyway, they're seeing the inevitability of losing our national currency. And now they're considering, what about the possibility of a gold standard? Is that a joke? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a mess. A few more rolls, and we have Wheatie number 3. 1944. That's cool. I'm getting a lot of them from the 40s today. Usually they're all 50s. Nice coin. I'm slowly getting there. Here's number 4. What does that say? 1930 something, I can't tell. If that's a 7, that's awfully little. That is a 7. Wow, that's littler than usual. There's another one. It's number 5. Cool beans. Keep them coming. Wow, that's a nice looking one. Looks like his chin has a shadow. Two rolls later, there's number 6, 53D. This guy looks like he's been on the sanding block. Smooth. I feel like I'm getting pretty good copper in this box. I haven't gotten a lot of, I've only gotten the one Canadian coin. And still so far I'm only at 5 wheat pennies, but I think the copper's pretty good. And if you're new, remember we're looking for 1981 and older is 95% copper. Oh, there's a Canadian. Cool. And the Canadians, 1996 and older, is 98% copper. 1975. There's my second one. Cool. About 70% of the 1982s are copper, but you have to weigh them. And the 3.1 gram ones are copper, and the 2.5 gram ones are zinc. Everything from 1983 and newer are like 97.5% or 98.5% zinc, something like that. We're looking for the copper, and we're hoarding copper because the copper pennies right now are worth about 2.5 cents each, and we think the prices are going to go up. Here's my copper. That's pretty good. I got about 7 rows to go. Look at this, a 1952 Canadian. That means it's got the king. Anything older than 1953 is considered collectible, and they suggest you don't put these in with your hoard, but you save these as more of a numismatic collectible coin. King George VI on that one. That was a cool find, really neat. 1952. Well, that was fun. I got 3 rows to go after this. Copper. I've got a light up over my head here, and sometimes it just glares too much. Let's weigh that guy. It's zinc. There is wheat penny number 7. 1 row to go after this. 1944D. Boy, if I could find one more. This is 7. That'd be 8, and that would be 20 for my 2 boxes. I'd average 10 per box, but I would venture to say I'm going to miss that by 1. Well, out of the 2 boxes, I got 19 wheat pennies, which is pretty good. Usually, I just stick them in here as I go through it, and then after a while, I'll go through them and split them up because I have these kept in a different place, so I only pull these out occasionally. 1909 to 39, the 40s, the 50s, and if I happen to find some that are in just really nice condition, I'll stick them over there. Probably not very good rhyme or reason. Here's a roll of 40s and a roll of 50s. This stuff I've accumulated. And I did get the collector King George VI. That was pretty cool. And a couple of the really nice coppers that I'll put in a different tube. Once again, I got over 3 pounds of copper after weighing out my 82s. This one was 3.2 pounds, and the first box was 3.4 pounds. I'm pretty excited about that. That's well over 6 pounds today, and that's better than I've been doing, and so I'm tickled pink with that. Pretty doggone cool. I'm going to make this a wrap, and good luck with your collecting and your hoarding. I hope you're doing well as well.